Yo, what's going on, Vikings fans and I guess NFL fans? This is one of the first videos on my channel where I'm going to be discussing all NFL related news. We got Super Wild Card Weekend coming up. I'm going to be giving you guys my brief prediction, breakdown, going over the money line, spread, kind of giving you guys what I think is going to happen this weekend. Come back, see what we do. Going through the playoffs. Listen, if you're a Vikings fan on this channel, that's what you come here to expect. Hey, come see what I have to say about the games this weekend. Take a break. Watch other teams play. We don't have to go through the heartbreak of losing a playoff game. We can watch other fans go through a heartbreak of losing a playoff game. Anyways, breaking down Super Wild Card Weekend. We give you guys who I think is going to win, the score, and what I would bet on. Over under. I like some hot bets this weekend. Hopefully make you guys a couple bucks. Anyways, Super Wild Card Weekend. That's what we're talking about in this video. Let's get it. All right, and the first game we got coming up on Saturday is the Buffalo Bills versus the Indianapolis Colts. This is going to be a hell of a game, first off. Kind of sucks that these two teams got matched up early because I actually expected both these teams to make a run in the playoffs. The line right now is at 6. I believe the line started off as 7, favored for Buffalo. So Vegas thinks it's going to be a touchdown game for Buffalo. I think a lot of people think this game might be a blowout, and I kind of disagree. I think this is going to be a really, really gritty game. I think we could actually see both defenses not step up, but I think it's going to be a physical game. I think a lot of points are going to be scored. I don't know. The over-under is 54. That's a lot of points. I don't know if I would go over or under that, but the line is 6. I would probably lean towards the Colts plus 6, mainly because the Colts, they just kind of found Jonathan Taylor this past month. He ended up 3rd in the league in rushing. And Buffalo, I know Buffalo's been a really complete team this year. They do everything well. They can even run the ball now a little bit. Josh Allen can pass the ball around the lot. Their defense is very opportunistic when it comes to turnovers and stops. However, their one weakness is teams being able to run the ball against them. That's been kind of their trademark for the past 2 years. And I think Jonathan Taylor, if that big Colts offensive line can go into Buffalo and kind of early, kind of almost establish a run, I think it could be dangerous for Buffalo. However, I also think Buffalo's coaching staff is smart. I think they have one of the smartest coaching staffs in the league. They obviously know that. They know what Indianapolis is going to want to do. They're going to want to come in and run the ball. Buffalo, they're going to try to stop it. I got Buffalo winning this, a close game, 34-31. I think it could be either like a game-winning field goal for Buffalo, or it could be maybe the Colts get a nice late touchdown to cover the spread. I do think the Colts are going to cover the spread. Over-under, too close to call, but take Buffalo Bills. I still got them winning the game. I don't think there's going to be an upset in this one, but it's going to be a close game. All right, the second game on Saturday, the Seattle Seahawks versus the LA Rams, and this is my upset game. I think the Rams are going to win this one, and I know a lot of people, I'm going to get a lot of heat in the comments for this, especially from Seattle fans. Listen, the line is 3.5. That line, Vegas is kind of telling you what that is. That line should not be that I mean, listen, this game should not be that close if it's on paper. You know, you look at Russell Wilson, everything they like to do well. And the Rams defense, you know, it's still underrated and underappreciated in my eyes. I don't think it gets enough credit for what it does. It's got big name power on that defense. And they know how to get to Russell Wilson. This is a divisional game. It's going to be gritty. It's going to be low scoring. And I think McVay, I know Pete Carroll's a great coach, and I know Pete Carroll's been there, but I think McVay on an X's and O's standpoint, Pete Carroll, more of the motivational guy, more of the player-friendly guy. I think McVay, just on an X's and O's standpoint, I think McVay is going to outcoach Pete Carroll in this game. I think McVay is going to be able to produce a couple of touchdowns in this game, and I think that might be all it takes. The only problem with this game is there's this huge X factor, and it's Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, he can go win a playoff game. I don't care if he's on the damn Jets and he's going against the Kansas City Chiefs. He can go win a playoff game no matter what. It's what he does. This is my upset for the weekend, though. I got the Rams winning a low-scoring game, 20-17. I think they're going to win it off a game-winning field goal. I think this is going to be a hell of a game. I think Aaron Donald's going to dominate this game, and you're going to see Jalen Ramsey take away DK Metcalf. And then it's going to come down to, can Russell Wilson produce enough offense without DK, without a running game, because I think that's what they're going to come in there and try to do. Tyler Lockett's a stud. He's going to need to have a big game. Seattle's going to win. I don't think it's going to happen. I got Rams. Take the plus 3.5, and that's what I got on Saturday. All right, in the Saturday night game, Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Washington football team. This is my blowout pick. I think Tampa Bay is going to come in there, and I think they're going to absolutely just blow the doors off the Washington football team. Listen, I get the Washington football team. It's a great story. I mean, it really is. Alex Smith and everything they do, it's fantastic. I just think it's a talent thing. I think Bruce Arians, he's already kind of came out in the public and said, hey, we're not going to take this team lightly. It's a playoff game. They're 5-1 against Alex Smith, or with Alex Smith as a starting quarterback. They got a great D-line. That's really their only strength, though. They can't really do anything else well. Their offense is good enough to produce some points, but I just think Tampa Bay is going to get after Alex Smith and get after him early and often and make him feel uncomfortable and force him to mistakes, and they're going to probably be playing from behind, so I don't think Antonio Gibson, the running back, is going to play that much of an impact. Terry McLaurin's a dangerous receiver, but he's really all they got. They got a decent tight end, but I just don't think they're going to be able to produce points. I got Tampa Bay winning this one 34-17. I think they're going to blow them out. I don't think it's going to be close. I think it will be close in the first half, but I don't know. I just got Tampa Bay blowing them out. The only thing is, Washington's defense is a fun stat. Second half since week 6, they've only given up 44 points, which is by far the most or the least in the league. The next is around like 70 points. So they do make halftime adjustments well, but this is the playoffs. This is Tom Brady. That's the biggest X factor there is. 34-17 Buccaneers right at home. Starting off Sunday, the 12 o'clock game, my favorite game of the weekend, Ravens, Titans. Here we go. Running the football. I love this game. It's going to be gritty. Ravens, hot right now. They're hot. They're won, I think, 5 in a row, I believe. They are steaming. They were 6-5, got the 11-5, made the playoffs. My team in the playoffs is the Ravens. I think Lamar's got a chip on his shoulder. He's a good kid. He likes to work hard. I got the Ravens winning this game. I know the Derrick Henry effect. Tennessee's offense is awesome. I know. But their defense is terrible. And the Ravens are coming off a game where they just ran for 400-plus yards. See them do it again. I get last year in the playoffs. It's a new year. It's a new year, new Ravens team. I think Lamar has more confidence going into this year. And you guys got to understand, with these great generational talents like Lamar is, like Mahomes is, like these guys, and they play with the chip on their shoulder. And Lamar's been hearing all offseason about, hey, he can't win a playoff game. He can't do this. He can't do this. Instead of what he can do. Lamar's going to come out and send a message this game. I got the Ravens winning this one. I think they're going to hang a 40 burger. I think it's going to be 42-28. Ravens, take them. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. It's going to be a ton of fun. Over-unders 54.5. 42-28 Ravens. Bears, Saints at the 3:40 slot on Sunday. This is going to be a fun game. Listen, everything on paper is telling you to take the Saints, and everything's saying the Saints, this is going to be a blowout. The Bears don't deserve to be in the playoffs. I just got a feeling the Bears are going to keep this close. I think their defense has been struggling lately, but I don't think the Saints will be able to take advantage of the Bears defense like other teams have been. Listen, the Bears defense recently, the Vikings were able to move the ball, the Packers were able to move the ball, the Lions were able to move the ball, but they were almost being able to do that by a really good mixture of pass and run. And I think that's where the Bears defense falls susceptible, is when a team can do both. But when a team can only do one thing, that's when the Bears defense gets going. I don't think the Saints can pass the ball. I don't think they are a good passing team. I don't think they can. They have a great roster, head to toe. I don't think they'll be able to pass. I think the Bears defense is going to keep this close. I think they're going to have kind of like a comeback game. I think this game is going to be on Trubisky. I don't think Trubisky is going to be able to win it, but I do think he's going to keep it close. I got the Saints winning 27-20. I think it's going to stay close. I don't know. I just don't see the Bears getting a win in New Orleans. I don't think it's going to be a blowout like everybody's saying. Bears defense keeps them in the game. Trubisky, he'll probably put up 1 or 2 touchdowns. Saints defense has been struggling lately. Take the Saints, though, 27-20. All right, in the final game of Wild Card Weekend, probably the weirdest game is Browns-Steelers. Steelers favored by 6. Wow, this is a weird one. I feel bad for Browns fans. I mean, no coach. I mean, they're missing their guard. They're going to maybe be missing a receiver. I don't know. This is a tough one. I'm going to lean Steelers on this. I just don't know enough about each team. I would got to go Steelers because there's going to be a lot of pressure on Baker Mayfield this weekend to kind of win a game without his head coach. I just think Ben's been there. I know Big Ben is getting ripped on a ton. However, Big Ben's also been in this situation a ton. People forget he's a veteran. These veteran quarterbacks, they have more experience than these young guys. Baker in his biggest game of his career on the road in Pittsburgh. That defense, I know they've had injuries, but the Steelers defense is still good. Take the Steelers in this game. I think without their play caller, I don't think they're going to be able to score that much on them. I think the Steelers are going to take away the run. This is a pretty easy one for me. I got those Steelers winning 23-10. Low scoring. I don't know if the Browns defense honestly isn't that good either. So this is a potential blowout game. Take the Steelers, and those are my picks for the weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys agree. Get some other teams in here saying either I'm an idiot and I'm sleeping on the team or whatever. But anyways, guys, thank you so much. If you guys are new here, subscribe to the channel. New content, NFL, Super Wildcard Weekend, cannot wait, coming up. See you guys next time. Peace, and hey, let's watch some football this weekend.